If you ever played Fortnite, you've probably heard of banners or at least seen them in battle passes. But if you started recently, you probably don't know about the fall off of them. They used to be huge back in the day, and I think that's where we should start. So starting from Save the World up until now, you're about to see the downfall of banners. Alright, like and subscribe. Save the World started the use of banners as it also started Fortnite, and it's also the main thing you see on home base. Everyone sees your home base as your banner, and most perks also use your banner. There's one in the game that just straight up heals builds and is your banner. When playing as a team in Save the World, people can also see your banner next to your name, so this also provides a major use for it. Doing missions in Save the World that are just like extra side quests can also give you banners, making it possible that you play Save the World for the banners. You know, it gives you like meteors. Depending on the types of war games you play, you get banners out of it. That's all banners are used for in Save the World, so let's throw it on to Chapter 1. The first use banners had is after eliminating a player, it would show your banner right next to it on their screen. So many people were able to see your banner. Banners could also be used starting Season 9 through skins and cosmetics that would show your banner on them that actually were recently in the item shop as of recording right now. Also, due to battle passes coming out in Chapter 1, it's also the first time we were able to get banners through other means other than doing challenges, as they were also on free and paid tiers. Chapter 1 was by far the most banners had been used, so it's also probably the most I'm going to be able to talk about their uprising. Now it's time to go to Chapter 2, which I would consider their imminent downfall due to the fact that they'd been used less and less at this point. So banners altogether already weren't used that often, but Chapter 2 absolutely axed their use just in general. They were barely even seen. During like late Chapter 2, they even removed the fact you could see them after eliminations. There was like pretty much no use for them at this point, and it's kind of sad to see them just go away like this. Like, I'm pretty sure we got more cosmetics added to the overall like banner cosmetic line, but other than that, we didn't really see any usage of banners, really. So I guess that's really all I have to say about Chapter 2. Now I think I should just move on to some of the later chapters in general, like Chapters 3 to 5. And that should just be like just straight up just the complete underusage of banners. Chapter 3 had absolutely zero uses for banners, and it was even worse than Chapter 2 because at this point there was no banner display next to your name for any of that season, any of that chapter even. But Chapter 4 introduced claiming POIs, and at this point, now from Chapters 4 to 5, you can now see your banner if you're able to claim this POI. For Chapter 5, it will be the Loot Island. But this also brings up the fact that Chapter 5 and its new UI completely just axed banners. Like, it's next to the lobby music and loading screens that no one uses, meaning that now there is truly no use for banners other than for those exact skins. Alright, so I accidentally slipped up. Season OG added Spectre Knight, which used your banner, and I guess this is technically a functionality for it. It's just a very, very small one. Another slip up I made was saying that Chapter 3 had no banner functionality, as there was an emote added where if you got a victory royale, you were able to place a flag with your banner on it in the middle of like a victory royale screen. So this is once again also a functionality and let people see your banner. Chapter 5 also added the calling card emote, in which you're able to drop a picture of your banner. From here on out, banners are pretty much never seen at all during gameplay, and it's honestly sad to see such a cool feature go away. I just wish that Fortnite would bring back their functionality at least in like the smallest bit, because I mean, here's my ideas for how banners could be used. Now, because I'm willing to bet that Epic Games really doesn't care about banners, especially with their they completely murdered banners basically, and there's now basically no reason to customize them unless if you have one of the banner cosmetics on. So I figured I might as well make 3 things that I'd like to see done with banners. So that's probably gonna be the next part, right? Idea number 1 for getting banners more usage would be to include these on like the main screen of the locker so that more people customize them, especially because it would help with the usage of loading screens and lobby music on top of this. I feel like it's important to include like the older features of Fortnite in your newer parts because otherwise you lose your entire identity and you don't really want that. My idea number 2 would be to bring back the visibility of banners when getting eliminated so you could still see someone's banner. I feel like this would bring a lot of people to changing theirs a lot more often. Idea number 3 would be to make more POIs claimable because as of right now in Absolute Doom is a very much like territorial person. It would make sense for people to be able to claim his POIs after eliminating him. I just feel like this would bring back the visibility of banners on top of that, and it also makes it way cooler to see like more functionality just brought back along with feeding into the storyline almost. And finally, number 4, probably the most useful, would be making it to where you can have a spray paint of your banner, and it would also make it to where more people would be able to see it more often. Sadly, due to banners' misuse over the years of really not being seen, it means that banners went from a cool thing to get in a battle pass to literal just filler. It straight up was used as filler. It's really sad to see so many cool things that Epic Games have done in the past become absolutely just like unseen to the public if you started after Chapter 2. You know what I mean? I just wish that Epic Games would bring back features. Especially if in Season OG we saw everything come back banner-wise too, back to how it was in Chapter 1. Overall, I just miss the use of banners in general, but that's pretty much it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.